Guys, it's Jenny here, and do you know what day it is? It is March 3rd, which means it's my 1 year anniversary on BookTube. And I just want to take a minute and thank all of you guys who have supported me through this course of a year to, help me, express what I like to do here on BookTube, and also for supporting me and just, helping me gain this confidence to be able to talk about what I love. And to celebrate this, for my 1 year anniversary, I went ahead and made an order to Book Outlet, which was actually one of the very first videos that I posted. And, it's an anniversary, so why not treat yourself? And my viewers who do love watching unboxings. So, because I know if any of you are like me, you love watching unboxings for good book recommendations. And honestly, me too. So, we have this gigantic box. I believe there are 15 books in here. And it's 12 pounds. So, this is a pretty big box. And to be honest, I only remember bits and pieces of what I ordered. Like, it's starting to come back to me now. But, to be honest, I kind of forgot that I ordered books for a minute. And didn't even track the package at all. So, I know you all are like, Jenna, what happened to you? But, it's okay. It'll be okay. Get the paper out. Oh my gosh, I love how they put all the books down so I get it's like a surprise. Okay, the paper's at the bottom. Okay. I ordered 15 books for under $50 because I also there's more than one piece of paper. I don't know this. Okay. But all of the books are face down, so I get a little surprise. But here we go. The first book I'm picking up is Strange Truth by Maggie Thrash. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just going to read the synopsises of all of these books. It's better to know the truth, at least sometimes. Halfway through Friday night's football game, beautiful cheerleader Brittany Montague, dressed as the giant Winship Wildcat mascot, hurls herself, dressed as the giant Winship Wildcat mascot, hurls herself off a bridge into Atlanta's surging Chattahoochee River. Just like that, she's gone. 8 days later, Benny Flax and Virginia Leeds will be the only ones who know why. Their search for the truth reveals a web of I'm just going to skip that word because my tongue doesn't want to work today. Hiding in plain sight at their picture-perfect school. When love becomes obsession, how far will someone go to make their twisted fantasies a reality, and who has the power to stop them? A twisty, turny mystery. This is literally giving me Riverdale vibes as well as Baywatch vibes, like the mystery aspect of it. But I'm getting a lot of Riverdale vibes from this book, and I paid $3.79 for this. And I did have a $5 off coupon for these books, so the whole order also had $5 off of it. Oh my god, I was excited for this book. So, oh my god, it's just so pretty. So this is the Traveler, or it's just called Traveler by L.E. Delano. Can we just admire this? But, okay. Alright. The main character's name is, like, one of my favorite names ever. Like, I wish this was my name. Jessa has spent her life dreaming of other worlds and writing down stories more interesting than her own until the day her favorite character, Finn, suddenly shows up and invites her out for coffee. After the After the requisite nervous breakdown, Jessa learns that she and Finn are travelers born with the ability to slide through reflections and dreams into alternate realities. But it's not all cupcakes, pirates, and fantasy lifestyles. Jessa is dying over and over again in every reality, and Finn is determined that this time he's going to stop it. This Jessa is going to live. And I thought this sounded so freaking cool. When, like, I've skipped over this book a lot of times in the past, I will admit this. But this time around, I was looking and I'm like, A, that's a really pretty cover. B, it was only $3.79. C, why have I not thought to pick this up before? I'm super excited for this one, guys. Ooh. Yay! Now the next one I have is Just Ella by Margaret Peterson Haddix. I've had my eye on this book for a while. It's really short. It's a fairy tale retelling. I saw this and the rest of the series that is somewhere in this box on Murphy Napier's channel. She loves this series. She's reread it dozens of times. But here it is. What the heck was that, first of all? Being a princess isn't all that. You've heard the fairy tale, a glass slipper, Prince Charming, happily ever after. Welcome to the royal reality. Genealogy lessons, needlepoint, acting like a proper lady, and worst of all, a prince who is not the least bit interesting and certainly not charming. As soon-to-be Princess Ella deals with her newfound status and comes to realize she is not Your Majesty material, but breaking off a royal engagement is no easy feat, especially when you're crushing on another boy in the palace. For Ella to escape, it will take intelligence, determination, and spunk, and no ladylike behavior allowed. And I just thought this sounded super cute. It's like Cinderella, except she didn't want the fate she was dealt. And this one was only $1.19, guys. And Murphy Napier, she loved this story, so I'm also excited for this. And I'm not mad about the price. Okay, the next one I have is My Heart and Other Black Holes by Jasmine Wanga, I want to say. Yeah. Yeah. 16-year-old physics nerd, Aisel, maybe? Yeah. Is obsessed with plotting her own death, with a mother who can barely look at her without wincing, classmates who whisper behind her back, and a father whose violent crime rocked her small town. Aisel is ready to turn her potential energy into nothingness. There's only one problem. She's not sure she has the courage to do it alone. But once she discovers a website with a section called Suicide Partners, Aisel's convinced she's found her solution. Roman, a teenage boy who's haunted by a family tragedy, is looking for a partner. Even though Aisel and Roman have nothing in common, they slowly start to fill in each other's broken lives. But as their suicide pact becomes more concrete, Aisel begins to question whether she wants to go through with it. Ultimately, she must choose between wanting to die or trying to convince Roman to live so they can discover the potential of their energy together. And I'm pretty sure I actually saw this on somebody's booktube about mental health awareness books, and I thought that, like, I don't have any mental health, like, awareness books. And a lot of this box is mental health awareness books. Like, not even kidding. So far, 2 of them, well, this one kind of is. It's like a suicide mystery, kind of. Other 2 are fantasy so far. But yes, I wanted to pick up more mental health books, and I believe I did. This was $3.19. Alright. So, then we have one that I'm super excited about, and one that I'm very excited that I did not pick up in Barnes & Noble a couple weeks ago, and that's Goose Girl by Shannon Hale. This is Books at Bayern, book 1. I'm so glad they redid the covers because they're so much prettier now. I never would have picked up these books if they didn't come out with new covers, because I'm just picky like that. But I actually saw this on, no, not Emma, Haley and Bookland's channel. She loves this series. Oh my god, I'm going to slaughter these names. Some people are born with the first word of a language resting on their tongue, though it may take some time before they can taste it. Anadori Kiladra Taliana Isley, Crown Princess of Kildenry, spends the first... That was a mouthful. Spends the first years of her life listening to her aunt's stories and learning the language of birds, especially swans. As she grows up, Annie develops the skill of animal speech, but she never feels quite comfortable speaking with people. So when Annie's mother sends her away to be married in a foreign land, she finds herself at the mercy of her silver-tongued lady-in-waiting, who leads a mutiny that leaves her alone, destitute, and fleeing for her life. To survive, Annie takes on work as a royal Goose Girl, hiding in plain sight while she develops her forbidden talents and works to discover her own true powerful voice. This girl can talk to animals. And that, ever since I've been little, if anybody asked me if I could have a superpower, what would it be? I've always said to talk to animals. And I'm, like, not even kidding you. Ask anybody. This one was $3.79 as well. Okay, next one we got is a contemporary. Yes, I finally have a contemporary by Casey West. I picked up The Villain Boyfriend by Casey West. Rant for a second. I had, I can't even remember. The one about the library. I don't remember, but I really, really wanted that one. And now I can't even remember it, and that makes me even more mad. It's the one about the library. The cover's blue. There's two people facing each other. I don't know. But I had that one in my cart, and I was getting ready to check out. Then it got stolen out of my cart. So I picked up this one instead because I really want to pick up a Casey West book. Wait. I think it's in the back of the book. Nope. Darn it. So close. Darn it. But, yes. Everybody raves about Casey West. And she has so many books out. Like, she has The Distance Between Us, On the Fence, this one, and the one I can't remember, and also Love, Life, and the List. She has so many books out, and everybody loves her writing, so I figured I'm going to pick it up. Thus, I don't even know what this book is about. Okay, let's read it. When Gia Montgomery's boyfriend, Bradley, dumps her in the parking lot of her high school prom, she has to think fast. After all, she'd be telling her friends about him for months now. This was supposed to be the night she proved he existed. So when she sees a cute guy waiting to pick up his sister, she enlists his help. The task is simple. Be her fill-in boyfriend. 2 hours, 0 commitment, a few white lies. After that, she can win back the real Bradley. The problem is that days after prom, it's not the real Bradley she's thinking about, but the stand-in, the one whose name she doesn't even know. But tracking him down doesn't mean they're done faking a relationship. Gia owes him a favor, and his sister intends to see that he collects. His ex-girlfriend's graduation party. 3 hours, 0 commitment, a few white lies. Just when Gia begins to wonder if she could turn her fake boyfriend into a real one, Bradley comes waltzing back into her life, exposing her lie and threatening to destroy her friendships and her newfound relationship. It seems kind of catty and cliche, but everybody loves Casey West. And BookTube hasn't let me astray so far, so I'm gonna have to trust you guys on this. And, yeah, this one was, what is this called? Fill-in Boyfriend? $3.79. Contemporary. Another contemporary, but I think this is also a mental health one. I think. This is Love and Other Alien Experiences, which also has a pretty cover, and this is by Carrie Winfrey. Agoraphobia. This one, yes, this is a mental health awareness book. This one is about agoraphobia. Yes. I am never going outside again. Mallory hasn't left the house in 67 days, since the day her dad left. She attends her classes via webcam, rarely leaves her room, much to her brother's chagrin, and spends most of her time watching X-Files or chatting with the always obnoxious Beam Me Up on New Mexico's premier alien message board. But when she's shockingly nominated for Homecoming Queen, her life takes a surprising turn. She slowly begins to open up to the world outside, and maybe if she can get her popular jock neighbor Brad Kirkpatrick to be her homecoming date, her classmates will stop calling her a freak. In this heartwarming and humorous novel, nobody wants to hear that part. This was $4.29. But yeah, this is about agoraphobia. So that's another mental health awareness book. Okay, we're getting down to the good ones. All my hardcovers. Ooh, there's 2 more down here. Paperbacks. Oh, and these are books 2 and 3 in the, I don't know what series this is. Palace Chronicles books. So, Palace of Mirrors is book 2. Palace of Lies is book 3. I don't know if these are companions or series, so I don't really want to tell you what these are about. This one was $1.19. This was $1.29. Very cheap. I have the whole series now. Can't wait to read them. I literally have 4 hardcovers and 2 paperbacks left. Oh my god, I'm so excited I finally own this book. Yay. It's way shorter than I was expecting, actually. Huh. I got Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson. Guys, The Bridge to Terabithia was my entire childhood. I loved that movie so much, but I've never read the book. It's always been so expensive. Jesse Aaron's greatest ambition is to be the fastest runner in the 5th grade. He's been practicing all summer and can't wait to see his classmates' face when he beats them all. But on the first day of school, a new girl boldly crosses over to the boys' side of the playground and outruns everyone. That's not a very promising beginning for a friendship, but Jess and Leslie Burke become inseparable. Leslie has imagination. Together she and Jess create Terabithia, a magical kingdom in the woods where the two of them reign as king and queen, and their imagination set the only limits. Then one morning, a terrible tragedy occurs. Only when Jess is able to come to grips with this tragedy does he finally understand the strength and courage Leslie has given them. Josh Hutcherson and Anna Sophia Robb play the kids in this movie. And Bailey Madison plays the little sister. And we went to see this movie when it first came out in theaters in like 2008 or 2009. And my mom was crying in the theaters, and I was really trying hard not to cry. And oh my god, guys, you have to see the movie. And I'm so excited to finally read the book. I can't wait to read this. I paid $3.79 for this. It's super thin. It's like it's 165 pages. Worth every penny. I have no idea what this book is. I don't even remember buying this. This one's called Fig by Sarah Elizabeth Shantz. This was $1.19. Fig's world lies somewhere between reality and fantasy, but as she watches Mama slowly come undone, it becomes hard to tell what is real and what is not, what is fun and what is frightening. Fig begins a fierce battle to save Mama. She knows that making daily sacrifices like not touching metal one day and avoiding water the next is the only way to cure Mama. Oh, I remember this. The problem is that in the process of making these sacrifices, Fig begins to lose herself as well. Spanning the course of Fig's childhood from ages 6 to 19, this deeply... it's about mental health. Okay, sorry guys, we're so cold. As I was saying, I believe this centers on schizophrenia or OCD. I don't remember. Yep, schizophrenia. I was right. This is another mental health book about schizophrenia. So, we have depression, agoraphobia, and schizophrenia. Got some good mental health books here, guys. Can't wait. Now we have the hardcovers. The first one I have is That Time I Joined the Circus by J.J. Howard. Oh my god. I think I bought this because I missed The Greatest Showman. I fell asleep. No, that's not the... Lexi Ryan just ran away to join the circus, but not on purpose. A music-obsessed, slightly snarky New York City girl, Lexi is on her own. After making a huge mistake... After making a huge mistake and facing a terrible tragedy, Lexi has no choice but to track down her long-absent mother. Rumor has it that Lexi's mom is somewhere in Florida with a traveling circus. When Lexi arrives at her new 3-ring reality, her mom isn't there, but her destiny might be. Surrounded by tigers, elephants, and trapeze artists, Lexi finds some surprising friends and an even more surprising chance at true love. She also lucks into a spot as a circus fortune teller, reading tarot cards and making predictions. But then Lexi's ex-best friend from home shows up, and suddenly it's Lexi's own future that's thrown into question. So this sounds super good. Oh my god, I love the blue and green. So, I paid $6.39 for this. super cheap. Oh my god, I have another mental health book. A World Without You by Beth Revis? I don't know. World Without You. This is about mental health. I don't remember which one. I think this is another one about schizophrenia. I think. Darn it. Doesn't tell you the summary on this page. Okay. 17-year-old Beau has always had delusions that he can travel through time. When he was 10, Beau claimed to have witnessed the Titanic and an iceberg, and at 15, he found himself on a Civil War battlefield, horrified by the bodies surrounding him. So when his troubled parents sent him to a school for troubled youth, Beau assumes he knows the truth, that he's actually attending Berkshire Academy, a school for kids who, like Beau, have superpowers. At the academy, Beau falls in love with Sophia, a quiet girl with a tragic past and the superpower of invisibility. Sophia helps Beau open up in a way he never has before. In turn, Beau provides comfort to Sophia, who lost her mother and two sisters at a very young age. But even the strength of their love isn't enough to help Sophia escape her deep depression. After she commits suicide, Beau is convinced that she's not actually dead. He believes that she's stuck somewhere in time and that he somehow left her in the past, and that now it's his job to save her. And as Beau becomes more and more determined to save Sophia, he must decide whether to face his demons head-on or succumb to a psychosis that will let him be with the girl he loves. So he has psychosis and she has depression. It's just read. Psychosis. I think that's the mental illness term they're referring to. This sounds so interesting. Adam Silvera blurbed this. Yes. I paid $6.39 for this one as well. Mental health. Okay. Ooh, this is such a colorful book. My God. This is Cure for the Common Universe by Christian McKay Heidecker? I don't know. Wait. I don't know if this is a contemporary or another mental illness book. Okay. Let's read the synopsis. 16-year-old Jackson is being committed to video game rehab 10 minutes after meeting a living, breathing girl named Serena, who not only laughed at his jokes, but actually kind of sort of seemed excited when she agreed to go out with him. Jackson's first date. Ever. In rehab, oh yes, he's in rehab. In rehab, Jason can't blast his way through galaxies to reach her. He can't slash through armies to kiss her sweet lips. Instead, he has 4 days to earn 1 million points by learning real-life skills. And he'll do whatever it takes, lie, cheat, steal, even learn how to cross-stitch in order to make it to his date. If all else fails, Jackson will have to bare his soul to the other teens in treatment, confront his mother's absence, and maybe admit that it's more than video games that stands in the way of a real connection. Prepare to be cured. And I think this has to deal with, like, I don't know, something, but sounds like abandonment issues or something. Cure. This was only $2.29. Wow, Jenna's stealing the game here. Kind of like a contemporary-ish book. Last book! Okay, the last book we have is one that I've been seeing around BookTube a lot, and that's Letters to the Lost by Bridget Kemmerer. I know I'm late to the bandwagon, guys. I know. Can you fall in love with someone you've never met? Juliet is drowning in grief after her mother's death. Declan is trying to escape the demons of his past. Writing letters to her mother is the only way Juliet can cope with her loss. But when Declan finds one of her letters and writes back, it sparks an anonymous correspondence. Such an intimate and intense connection with a perfect stranger feels strange and wonderful. And soon they are bearing their souls to each other. But the secret can only sustain Juliet and Declan for so long, as the reality surrounding them threatens to shatter what they've created. Is this another mental health book? What? Heart-shattering. It says heart-shattering. That leaves me... Yeah, it just says social issues, so must deal with anxiety, probably. But yeah, basically she writes letters to her mom, leaves them on her grave, and he, being like a groundskeeper, I think, or something like that, or just visits someone also in the graveyard, finds it and writes back. So yes, this has concluded my giant 1 year on BookTube haul. I can't wait to do it again next year, guys, and I hope that you stick around enough and keep enjoying the content that I'm putting out there. So yeah, we're gonna try to do this 15 book stack and hope I don't die. I'm gonna see. Almost there. Oh! Here we go! I don't know how I'm gonna fit these into the shelves that I just reorganized. Okay, but thank you guys for watching. Again, I appreciate your support so much, and I can't thank you enough for being there for me and watching me talk about books, because thanks again, guys.